Hello there! In this episode I will continue to explore the Trentino Boulder guidebook, and today we're going to the zone that makes the cover of the book, Sottolona. I arrived to the village of Lona, this one, and Sottolona is below it, down in the valley. I believe there is a little small sub-village called Sottolona, which in Italian means under. Sotto means under, and yeah, we're gonna now I'm gonna pack stuff and we're gonna go down there in the valley. It's late afternoon on Sunday in April. You can see everything is now green. This area is Porphyry, like Piazzo, if you remember. Piazzo is just a few kilometers that way. Then Verla, which was in another episode, is somewhere over there, I believe, which is also like, these are basically neighbors. They are also in Val di Cembra. But this area is Porphyry. It is pretty big. There are some, I don't know, more than 30 stones, I believe. And yeah, let's start the approach. I figured I could tell you a little bit about what I use for the navigation. I use this application for Android, Osmand, OpenStreetMap Android, I believe it stands for. And basically you can see that we are in Lona, and there is a little village Sottolona underneath, and there are those stars. These are the blocks or waypoints that I remembered from the last time. And yeah, basically I'm gonna use that to understand where to go. So we start the approach from the parking. This is a very big parking, maybe even 30 places, and I think you will always find a place here. The book suggests to park downstairs next to Sottolona village, but the last time we came, it was not clear if we actually can park there. Also, a friend of mine lives here in Lona, and he suggested to park here. This adds another 1.5 kilometers of walking and some 150 meters of altitude gain on the way back. Now we're gonna go down 150, and on the way back we're gonna have to climb this part, hike this part back. We just came from that road, and now we turned it left. We leave behind this fountain, and we continue down this road, I believe all the way down. Here we can see the group of Brenta mountains. Pretty cool. There was a recent snowfall, and now everything is pretty nice. Here we take the left turn. So we are going down with this asphalt road, and it is like this pretty much all the way. And basically there aren't really places to park by the side of the road. It is very narrow, and so it is better to park in the village above and to walk, to do this extra mile literally. In case you actually consider going down with the car, yeah, mind that the road is also pretty steep. Now the asphalt road is coming to an end. This is Sottolona on the left side. There, on the other side of the valley, above where the church is. This is the Cembra village, and we're going down there, and we're gonna go through the houses and next to the fields and down there. Here, just in the entrance of the village, there is this place which is not marked as private property, and it is also signed in the book as the parking place. I'm not sure if it is a good idea to park here. Well, that's why I parked in the town, and we're going straight through the houses. Leaving the houses behind, we go straight southern direction. We continue with the road and we enjoy the views on Val di Cembra, Paganella and Dolomiti di Brenta. At some point we arrive to this fork on the road, and I believe we should take the one that goes down in the right, because the blocks are next to the river. They are below us, maybe 20-30 meters below, so not up. And just another 10 meters further we arrive to this square, and the road bend and goes down, and to the other side of the valley. We don't need to take it, we follow the river and we follow this one, this part of the road. Okay, another 100 meters down the road-ish path we arrive to this square. You can see the boulder sign. We need to go downstairs and in that direction. And this, I'm not sure if this block has any roads on it. Okay, so I checked on the book, and this big guy is block number 33. There's a 6A plus, 6B plus, 7B. Basically here the path, the road stops and we need to go down the valley, and I want to bring you to the main part of the bouldering zone with like 20-ish blocks, and yeah, let's get over there. The path is not signed. There aren't those white, red Trentinian signs here, but some people put the logs, small logs, in some places, suggesting where the path should go, something like this. Also, there are some stone pyramids, Ometi, and in general, yeah, the path is visible, and yeah, it should go, follow the valley, go a little bit downhill towards the south, more or less. Okay, here we continue going down, and we get to the block number 27. There should be a 7A, I think, here. Now, leaving the number 27 behind, we continue to go between the rocks. The approach on its own is a challenge. Okay, we are almost arrived to the main zone. Here on the side of the path there is block number 18 with the line D, a 6B. It's called humidity night. I think it suggests that it is often wet, this block. Today it looks surprisingly dry. Leaving behind the block number 18, we continue with the path. and the main zone is gonna be just 20-ish meters over there. Here we are at the first blocks of the main zone. This big guy is block number 11. Cool, right? Here's the river. We're almost at the river level. And here is the zone, the main part of the thing. Okay, now let me climb on top of one of those big guys and show you this zone from above. I liked this maneuver in Gajolo episode. So I'm standing on the block number 1. Here's block number 3. This one is block number 2, which is also, guess what, is the block from the cover. You can see I've put the crash pad in front of it, so you could estimate how big the block is. I think it is like 5 meters. 5-6 meters. The block number 3 is much more smaller. That crash pad is not 1 meter, it is like 90 centimeters high. So, but you can see that the highest point is probably 4 meters, and the rest of this general part of the zone is over there. I would like to try some easier ones and then move to something harder. Here is the block number 1 underneath. There are routes like 7B+, 7C+, and it looks really nice. Let me show you how much overhanging it is. On the sunny side, the rock is very dry and not consumed at all. Although it is a little bit dirty, the smearing moves might not be very secure. Yeah, I would say bring a big brush. Okay, this one I genuinely liked. The book says stand start. I'll try the seat. Should not be that much more difficult. Compared to the winter times, it's not icy, which is good. for this top out. So let's take a closer look at what I just climbed. I started from this good hold, and the feet I've managed to find something here and something here. Rather good with my current shoes solutions. Then there is this big jug, and then right away there is this big jug. Then there are kind of side pulls over here and over there, and then finally the top out. You see that there is enough features so you can grab them, and then it's easier to put your foot on the right side of the slope and do the movimento di foca, seal kind of move. So this was a 6B Plus /C pocket coffee, and I really liked it. I sent it the second time, so I repeated it. I already did it once. I liked it because there is the undercling thing, and also the heel hook is obligatory, and it is a pretty nice move. I didn't believe in it. And then a power move on something that is rather like kind of a sloperish thing. So overall it is pretty satisfying. Before I move on to the next boulder, let me show you a little bit block number 10 more. There should be a 5B, 5A on this side, then I think a 5B Plus here, and the 6A on this side, the side of the river. And I would like to try something on this guy on the block number 11. Okay, this is block number 11. Here's the path that we used to get here in the zone. And this is 6B ice cream. It's marked with a bottle of champagne in the book. Overhanging, but the holes look pretty big. it is pretty good. Okay, so for the summary, here are my impressions and my review of Sottolona climbing zone in Trentino and Val di Cembra. It is next to Piazzo, up the river, I think, yes. Then there is Verla somewhere down the valley, I believe. And yeah, basically this zone contains around like 40-ish blocks of porphyry, and the quality of the rock is pretty good, although sometimes it is dirty-ish a little bit, sometimes it can be humid, wet. It could be that on the after rainfall it's not going to be very dry. But yeah, in general I recommend you to bring a big brush to clean the boulders. I personally enjoyed many of them. I enjoyed a slab 5A, I did an overhanging 6B, then there was like a small compact one 6B plus 6C. Those I really appreciated. Then the block from the cover of Trentino Boulder looks amazing in real life as well, although it is probably harder to protect. Like it's pretty high, you need a lot of crash pads to do it safely. Then the approach, I believe, is something around 2.5 kilometers. Yeah, and the altitude difference from where I parked my car and here is probably 250, no more than 300, I think. So it is a little hike. Then the zone is really calm and wild. I didn't see anybody today. The last time we came with friends, we were only our group. So it is pretty calm as a location. Also because of the approach, it's not the first choice for people who pass by. This zone I actually do recommend visiting. There is a lot of stuff for different tastes, different difficulties, and the rock is unique for Trentino, and well, I don't know, for other for the world, I don't know, but for Trentino it is kind of a jewel. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Tell me in the comments below what parts did you like, or would you like to see more of climbing, or more detailed approach, or less detailed approach, and maybe what next zone you would like to see in my reviews. Then yeah, before I go, I will be going to Sardinia and filming a few episodes from there. I'm not sure what will be the format, but yeah, it will be a little bit of break from Trentinian bouldering, and we will get into some Sardinian climbing. Okay, now I really gonna go because the sun is almost set, and yeah, see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.